Alright, this is just going to be a, I guess, CC breakdown slash tutorial slash explanation, I guess. So, just these effects right here is what I used for the CC on this edit right here. So these first three effects are for quality. So you'll see if I disable them. Let me put this in full. If I disable them, you'll see that kind of takes away that sharpness. So these are settings right here. For film convert nitrate, when you first add it, it looks a little bit odd, but what I like to do is just to remove the grain unless you like it. But personally, I don't like the grain from film convert nitrate, and then I just decrease both of these a little bit. For my first looks layer, so in here, just have these effects. Contrast, obviously, just increases the contrast here, so if I decrease it, it would kind of make it look like grayish, I guess. This kind of just decreases and increases the general brightness. I'm not really sure how to explain what Mojo does, but it kind of makes it, kind of gives it like a blue tint almost without a preset. See what I mean? Kind of like a slight light blue tint almost. And I increased this one here too.
Jump.
For optical diffusion, this is kind of like a general slight blurry glow look, I guess. So you see if I were to increase this, kind of makes it almost blurry. Yeah, increase that glow. Then edge softness is just exactly what it says. It's an edge softness. Just softens the edges up, like a blur around the edges there. And then this lens vignette, literally just a vignette. So if I increase the strength, you can see just like a vignette effect. Okay, for some reason this looks layer decided to crash my After Effects twice. Anyways, moving on to this one. Hopefully this one doesn't crash. So, for this, kind of like a central blurry effect, almost similar to optical diffusion, but it also, I guess, I don't know how to explain it. You can kind of see here how it kind of like decreases the saturation almost in this central area, or just in the area that this is in. You see this LUT right here. I just used the Follows Here preset. HSL colors. You can just shift the hue, saturation, and lightness of certain colors, as you can see here. Colorista, a bit different. You can see here, or to just adjust the shadow, like so. See how that works. Same thing with midtones and highlights. You don't want it too strong in any direction, or else it'll just look a bit ridiculous. You want it kind of just slightly in one direction, you know. Then this doesn't look like it makes much of a difference, but it's a very big difference. So if I were to straighten this out, you see pretty big difference. Very slight adjustment, it's very big difference. Another mojo layer here, nothing too crazy. Pop just adds a bit more detail. Another optical diffusion layer. And a little bit more lens vignette. And finally, Colorista. I didn't really change much here, just a slight shift here. Also adjusted this a little bit just to darken it a little bit, slightly, ever so slightly. Got the temperature at negative 6.7 because it's funny. And then, but seriously though, just to make it a little bit warmer. And then, or, sorry, a little bit colder actually. Kind of get that blue tint. And then saturation, obviously, just to decrease the saturation a little bit. That's pretty much it for that.